They sailed to the region of the Gerasenes, which is across the lake from Galilee. When Jesus stepped ashore, he was met by a demon-possessed man from the town. Hello, this is Kenny Underwood coming to you for 1 Minute Sermon. The Bible's full of so many fantastic stories if we'll just take the time to read them. The story comes from the book of Luke, chapter 8, and it is worthy of any sci-fi or horror movie that we watch today. You know, the story begins with Jesus calming a storm while they were in a boat, and he rebuked the waves and the wind, and the disciples looked at each other and said, "What the heck? Who is this? He commands even the wind and the water, and they obey him." As they landed on the shore, they were met by what the Bible says was a demon-possessed man. Everyone in the area was scared to death of this guy, of course, and they had actually chained him before. They couldn't keep him in chains, so they just let him live by himself amongst the tombs. When he saw Jesus, he cried out and fell at his feet, shouting at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? I beg you, don't torture me." Jesus asked him his name, and the response was Legion, which indicated that there were a lot of demons inside this man. In fact, a Roman legion was typically like almost 6,000 men. The demons began to ask Jesus not to send them into the abyss, but to let them go into a large herd of pigs that were on a hillside near them. And in fact, that's exactly what Jesus did. He cast them out into this large herd of pigs, and the pigs panicked and began to run down this steep embankment into a lake where they all drowned. The guys that were watching the pigs freaked out, ran to the nearby town and told everybody what had happened. Of course, all of these people ran out to where this was because they wanted to see what was going on. When they came to Jesus, they found the man whom the demons had cast out sitting at Jesus' feet, dressed and in his right mind. And they were afraid, the Bible says. Come on, is that a great story or what? You know, there's a lot to learn from that story, and I invite you to read it yourself. A lot of little nuances that mean a lot of different things. I also invite you to ask yourself, who was this Jesus, and what does he mean to me today? At the end of that story, the Bible says, the man from whom the demons had gone out begged to go with him. But Jesus sent him away, saying, "Return home and tell how much God has done for you." So the man went away and told all over the town how much Jesus had done for him. I guess a good question for all of us today is, how much has Christ done for us? I think we'll all have to agree he's done everything for us. There's your 1 Minute Sermon.